Well, good evening, internets. It's me, DP Knudten, with another edition of BOOKWARD BOUND, my 301-day mission, I guess you could call it, from I should really do this to done. And what is that done? Well, that's the creation of a brand new book called NONFICTION BRAND. Discover, craft, and communicate the completely true, completely you brand you already are. And that's what I've been doing. I've been coming down here every night since February, March 5th of 2020 to work on this book for, maybe half an hour to an hour every single night, moving the book forward so that I can publish it via Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing platform on January 1st of 2021. Excuse me. Yeah, it's been a big quest so far. In fact, tonight is night 239 consecutive daily live streams right in front of your very eyes on YouTube Live, Twitch, and Facebook Live. And why am I doing it this way? Well, one, I wanted to work my fear out of doing live streams, and I also wanted to work out the various technologies involved to make live streaming work for me on a regular basis. And I also knew that if it were up to me to actually write this book, it would take a whole lot longer because I would find countless reasons not to come down here and work on it were it not for you, my peer pressure coaches who are keeping me honest and working on this book in one way or another. So what am I doing? Well, tonight I'm going to first take you on over to Scrivener, which is the application I'm using to actually work on this book. You can see it right in front of you. This main body or main window here is where you write the book, the body content of the book. And then over in the side pane, you can see all the various chapters and sections. And in fact, you can also see the color code that I'm using to indicate which sections are done, green flag, which ones have been written but maybe not finally edited, blue flag, yellow flag for it's started, but maybe not much has been done in it as yet. And then finally, the red flag, which is, oh my gosh, I haven't written squat in this section. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm working on, is filling in the sections that have not been sufficiently written in or written about as yet. So last night I left off writing a little bit of intro copy right here into an extended quote of Molly Mahoney, who was a guest on my Nonfiction Brand podcast, and a little bit of outro copy as well. So I'm done with Molly, but now I got to work on Sarah Grosz. Very cool woman who's really kicking it on LinkedIn, and we talk about stuff in here, and I need to give it an intro and an outro. And I also wanted to change this. Trying to break. 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 LinkedIn. Break and break out via. How about that? Trying to break and break out via LinkedIn. Oh, that doesn't make sense. What was it? Break into. What do I want to say? The big point about her is that she's really just focusing on LinkedIn. Solely focused. Focus. Breaking. How about some LinkedIn? exclusively focused LinkedIn. Something like that. Because Molly, I say a force of nature exclusively on Facebook, so I can't use exclusive again. Breaking. Let's go back to what it was. Trying to break into LinkedIn. When I started, when I started getting serious about my online activity, it was only natural that I'd focus my efforts on LinkedIn. Since I've been inviting business to business B2B services for 2 decades. But finding out that one of my favorite follows on the site was barely into her 20s was a bit of a surprise. And more so when I had her on the NFB podcast conversation. For the first time. First time. Oh, God. I can't type tonight. First came across Grosz. The same way many regular users did in my feed. I didn't pay attention first. I didn't pay attention immediately, but after seeing her name and a regular and consistent series posts regularly in my feed on a very regular on a very consistent basis. Eventually, I started engaging with her work, discovered the value of it, and quickly wanted to reach out to learn more about her, the strategy he was using to effectively demonstrate personal brand. What podcast episode 12? Here's an exchange we had in episode of one of the things I really love back, yeah, your feed or links, feed comma, links to you via LinkedIn. You're going to see that Sarah isn't afraid to drop some F-bombs or afraid to air some dirty laundry. She isn't afraid to be not just real, but oh my God, girl, be real. Exactly. Strategy. Go follow Sarah on LinkedIn for any significant period of time, and I think you'll completely understand why I wanted to talk with her. That is strategic mind set and am the torpedoes attitude. I gotta look that up. Dictionary. Where are you? Torpedoes. Doesn't torpedoes have an E on it if it's a plural, like tomatoes? Torpedo. Yeah, it looks like it does have the plural. It does. makes her a potent force on the platform. But now that she's been so effective her personal brand from college dropout to an entire department that was designed completely by her for her employer means she's not quite as prolific as she once was on the platform. I'd feel sorry for her. I'd feel sorry for Sarah if I didn't know that I'd feel sorry for Sarah if I didn't know that her decreased posting tempo wasn't directly due to the success of her personal brand development. Frankly, it's a problem I'd wish on every single. Frankly, it's a great problem to have. Focusing platform that had very little activity that had very little activity that saw very little activity from people her age. She, they're effectively had linked into herself. Especially because of the way of what she posted. How she posted and what she posted, how she posted, and why. and why? Especially because of what you posted, how you posted, and why. Her things, modus operandi was a few old business dudes to lose their minds. Yes, yes, it did. And was 100% in keeping her personal brand. It's not for everybody, but for those it is. It works. It's fire. But for those it does. Not for it does. It's fire. All right. $2,500 words in this section. When people our age, they're effectively herself. Oh, okay. I'm going to say, oh, I got to get pictures. Yeah. I wonder if I have a good Molly Mahoney picture. Let's look that up. Guest photos. No, I can get a better one. I can get a better one right, I think, right now. Safari. Go. Pretty much her right there. That's newer too, I think. I want to get one as big as possible. So I'll go to type size large. I think I like this one the best. The image. Or document. Well, I should do this. Save image as. Put it in the correct file. Guest photos. And I want to make it a grayscale image. Let's do a quick and dirty grayscale. It's a DS. It's not. Tools, adjust color, take out all the saturation, make it black and white, pump up the contrast just a tad, and give it a little bit of exposure, brighten, do a save W, and then do a drag and drop straight into Scrivener. Oop, damn it. And I can size her down, scale image, because I want to get it closer to 300 DPI is 150. It's not. Okay, we'll leave it there. Take that photo too. Save image as Mahoney. Save. Dupe it. Do the same thing. Contrast. Oop. That's with. Take saturation down all the way. Pump up. Brighten it up just a little bit and make it a little bit more contrast. And then I definitely want to crop this. So that's 534, 534. Little bit. Go. Bingo. Crop. Save W. Oops, wrong one. Scale image. 250. Image 250 149. Which one do I like better? This one will reproduce better. And that's 160 DPI. That is 249 DPI. A little bit better. I'm going to have to get this replaced anyway. She looks more like the first one. There you go. And Sarah Grosz has the duck bill photo. Goodbye saturation, more contrast, brighten it up, and then it's put Sarah in here. Right about there. Scale image. 150. All right, we'll deal with that later. That's a problem. I'd wish everyone seeking it's a great problem. Frankly, it's a great problem. That's a great problem. All right, so I'm going to leave that. Going to drop out of there. And I think I'm going to, final thing tonight, change this from the yellow flag of not anywhere near complete to the blue flag of pretty complete, needs some editing and final touches. And as you can see, I'm wiping out those flags. I mean, the Richard Moore one. Let's see what's in here. Oh, yeah, I got to do intro, outro copy for this. So I'm just going to make a note. Interstitial copy. And then outro. And I can do that, work on that tomorrow night. Boy, this is coming together. I certainly have the page count I'm after. I'm almost positive I'm way above, or significantly above 250 pages, which is my goal. So I'm getting to the point where it's going to be finished carpentry time. The roughing in of the book is coming together really well. There's plenty of stuff that still needs to be done to it, but a lot of that stuff is kind of the sandpaper stage. And I'm feeling very good about that. Much better than I thought perhaps I would be at this stage in the game. But that doesn't mean that now is a good time to take a break or slow down or, relax. We have a saying in my family, through the tape. You got to run through the tape. When you think you're done, no. That just means you got to run 15 meters past the tape, if you will. And so that's what I definitely will be doing. I'm making some formatting changes as I talk to you, which I'll still have to make again when I port this over to Microsoft Word, which I will be using, even though I hate Microsoft Turd. I will be using it to do the final touch-up of the book before it's done and get, in order to make a press-ready PDF to go up on Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing platform on January 1st, 2021. So that just means that tonight I'm done. It's Halloween. Not that I'm doing anything special, but it's a good time for me to say goodnight to you guys and say thank you for helping me once again in completing this book by making me come down here to work on it. A big tip for anyone out there who has a big goal, announce it to your friends and then invite them to hold you accountable, because that way you'll actually get it done. I'm DP Knudten for the Nonfiction Brand podcast, which comes out every Monday. I was just editing a brand new episode today that will be premiering on Monday, featuring my friend Leah Rowe, and she's great. You'll have to check out that episode. You can get it wherever you get fine podcasts for free. And that's it for me tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. But until then, theme music, take us on out. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.